Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So we ended off the week pretty impressively. Let's just have a look at the week and just start with that weekly candle. So you can see we had a pin bar, and then we sort of had another kind of pin bar, but I suppose it's not really set in stone at the moment that is a reversal. We need to look for some reversal signs now. Now, obviously, there are a few levels that we need to pay attention to. This morning, we're just coming under pressure based on what's happening in China right now. So Evergrande share trading on the stock has stopped, and remember that's a company that actually owns a lot of the property market and property market debt in China. So there is massive concerns there at the moment. So if we just start looking at the levels we need to pay attention to, the one area that we definitely need to be very cognizant of is this zone here. In actual fact, there's another level there. It's right over there. So just looking at all these tails here, you see what I'm doing is I'm picking up this swing low here. We are picking up this area of what do we call it? Attempt at creating some support. And then obviously we have this swing low here as well. Now, at the moment, we are sort of on one-way traffic down. But if you look at what happened on the weekend, on Friday, you can see we had a pretty strong recovery off the bottom. So just on the daily, you'll see what I mean. That's a fairly decent inside bar there. And at the moment, we have what's looking to be a piercing bar. So a bit of confusion right now. I don't think you want to be long or short right now, to be honest. Just moving down to 3 hour quickly. Nothing has changed. This is the area we need to find support. If we can't find support in this area, then we need to start looking at these tails further down as well. So that's the zone we're looking for. Obviously, there is a trend line here, and it doesn't look like we're holding that break either. So it looks like we're coming back. And if we just get down to the hour, you should see another level of support that we may have to pay attention to. And it's definitely something down in this area here. You can see all these tails here. So just put another one in here. There you go. So that's the area that we need to pay attention to. So oscillators group to the upside, which is bearish. We then have an attempt at a break of the moving averages, but it looks like a rejection of the 155, and we're on the hour chart at the moment. This is what we want to be trading. That doesn't look very promising either. So I'm looking for structure. So if we can get some structure, doesn't look like there's structure here. You can see we're breaking through this. I think what we should do is just delete that one. And let's move that one up to there. So we just pick up these tails here. So that's kind of the area or the zone that we need to be trading in. If we start dropping below 43.30, then I would expect us to sort of pull back and probably continue with the slide that we've had. But if we start finding some support here, which is very probable, you can see it often happens when you break through a trend line and then it sort of just drifts low in the Asian session, and we find some kind of support here and then break up. Ultimately, what we're looking for is a break above the high of Friday. That to me would be an extremely bullish sign. It would basically set up a cup and handle, even a inverse head and shoulder. So the shoulder will be here, head and shoulder. So that's kind of what we're looking for, is a break above 43.78, and we're paying attention to the area that we're in now. So what I'd be waiting for, maybe during the European session, but more than likely during the US Open, is I'll be waiting for some structure somewhere inside this area that we are now. So this area here at 43.37 is definitely an area that I'd be paying attention to. Worst case scenario would be a little bit down at 43.30. If that area holds and we get some price action in there that indicates it's bullish, then we're looking for an opportunity to buy into that. And what do I mean by bullish? I'm looking for an engulfing bar, something like that. You'll see there's the previous bar, there's the engulfing bar. I'm looking for pin bars like that, or I'm looking for inside bars. There's an inside bar and there's an inside bar pin bar. So those are the only three patterns that I'm looking for, and I'm looking for those patterns off one of these levels. As soon as we get it, entry is on the top of that pattern, on the break of that pattern, and the stop will be below. Going to keep the stops really tight today. And then the last thing before we leave is pay attention to this trend line as well. So you may find yourself looking for an opportunity to buy even lower down. So any breaks, keep us, even if it's you're trading for downside, keep your stops really tight. Don't try and second guess this thing at the moment. I think we're a little bit confused. Could be a bit of a flag forming as well. But for me, based on the results of Friday, I think we have some buyers coming in. So let's wait and see what happens. And remember, earnings season starts soon as well. So we need to see whether the investors are actually starting to align themselves at the moment for earnings season as well. Anyway, that's kind of it for me today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you bright and breezy tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.